Everybody out there in the wonderful world of the World Wide Web, Rivers and I here are going to be doing something awesome. What do we have here today, Rivers?
All right, so I'm going to be piercing as well very soon. So we're going to be using this foam as a prop to kind of teach me how to pierce the needle through and kind of get a feel for the skin, as well as keeping the connection.
Pierce on this piece of foam, and I just thought of this, and I will leave the description for this below, because I feel like it is a pretty good representation for skin, since we don't have a whole lot out there to give us a good idea on how it does feel to go through one, and then two, to kind of understand it on a larger level. So I always tell, the people that I'm teaching, whether it's tattooing or piercing, to get your brain to think on a microscopic level, is that it mimics that unstable tunnel, which is what's causing it to be hard to take your needle when it's the same size. So say this, we have a 14 gauge, and to just butt up another 14 gauge behind it, it moves this way. So when you have a tunnel, and then all of a sudden it inside the tunnel moves this way, it's just going to stick right into the edge. And so that's very similar to the skin. And so today we're going to do a couple preliminary runs for her on this, for her to get a feel of, one, obviously messing with only ever having gloves on, because it's a little different feel, especially with the little balls and stuff. And then just how it kind of feels to, we're gonna clamp it, we're gonna go through the motions and pierce it. Okay, so picture this. When you are marking someone, you're literally like, okay, say it's a belly button. You're looking at the top, you're looking at the bottom, you're looking at the top, you're looking at the bottom, but you can't move them. So you're mostly going to be eyeballing at this point. You're mostly going to be literally eyeballing, looking from top to bottom. So that is one way that you would do any of the piercings that are going to require 2 dots.
Right.
Okay. Just roll it up. And then open it up and feel it. Okay, let's see. Now try to clamp that. And that will be the thing too. You'll basically be, and then see, now for this, I guess we will go ahead and I'll have you clamp it shut. But normally you would never do that to someone's skin,
right,
because that would be very tight. Now the fact that because the foam is so perfectly square, it could be that because the dots are a little off, maybe that's why it's not lining up exactly, but
right. It's pretty
as
much
long
exact.
as it's close.
See, that's
yeah. As long as it's close. So now you're going to go in with your needle from the bottom. Think of it like you're in front of someone. And remember, once you poke them, I mean, that's a person, so just remember that. So go in and remember that you want to aim. So now look at your top. Look, you know how you literally just push through? You would never do that. You would start to enter at the bottom, and within a split second, you would go to the top of the exit hole. To aim. It all happens within like a split second. So you're literally like, but that's how quickly the piercing and even what you're doing is, because it's like, literally, it's like, as soon as I'm going in the bottom, I mean, the minute it touches the skin and I'm aimed enough to push, I'm looking at the top and I'm going. I'm literally going and I'm aiming for my dot. Okay?
Okay.
Of